You're watching the Margaret River Pro on an amazing Saturday morning. We've seen some crazy wipeouts and some unbelievable barrel rides on this slab.
Let's have a look at Gabriel's wave first. Straight into the barrel there. Beautiful positioning from Gabriel Medina. We know what he's capable of doing. And Caio Ibelli, nice high line there through that one. And that's how you start against the champ. You need to get that completion straight off the bat. Apply the pressure. And Caio Ibelli. Short and sweet, intense little drop, beautiful positioning as he pulls up nice and high in the barrel. And as he comes out, look at those little imperfections, those little ledges, those little steps in the wave that can throw you off. We saw Jeremy on a couple of waves in that last heat come unstuck, but Caio Ibelli, I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. The wind is dying down, Joe. Clean, perfect conditions here at the box. Caio Ibelli, beautiful high line. You can see how he's further up the board than normal. You want to draw that, you want to get that front edge in and set that rail beautifully. Caio did exactly that.
And now both Brazilians paddling into position. It's up to Caio if he wants it, commits, bottom drops out.
Oh my goodness.
And the entire wave just folds on top of Ibelli.
But the actual action is going to be insane. Here we go. Look at this big barrel. Poof! And he doesn't come out. Wow.
So Medina with a couple of attempts as Strider identifying that wind from the north. Said it won't affect the size of the pits out here. And now back to Caio. Perfect on the takeoff of this one. Super deep with standing room inside the pit to get a solid completion already with a 7.5.
You know, it's going to be foreign territory for Gabriel to be able to let a wave like this go. Caio just slots himself in nice and perfect. I mean, Gabriel had priority, decided not to go on that. Caio said, thank you very much, I'll take it. A nice little backup for me. It's not going to be massive in that 4 to 5 point range, I would imagine. It's not one of the biggest set waves, but again, see how he got down that ledge before it peaked. Board maintains connection with the face of the wave, and it gives him that opportunity to drive up nice and high, and comes out clean. Beautiful positioning there from Caio. And it's going to be a great little backup. Late drop, but not as late as the one before, that's for sure. I think it was more underneath the ledge, Joe. I think when you try and get up and over that ledge, you're going to get that separation. You're going to get that free fall drop no matter what.
17:15 on the clock, sliding under the hood with his head with room above it in that cavern is Caio Ibelli, making it look so easy.
A bit of fun. I mean, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Pressure is completely off Caio. Look at him standing tall in that one. Comes out nice and clean. He's got a better of 6.17. I love the casual approach there from Caio. You know, normally guys would get down nice and low and make sure they come out. Caio's just standing nice and tall inside the barrel. Comes out without any problems whatsoever. And again, just getting that board quickly in, setting the rail nice and clean, and see how he's moved a little bit further up the board. What that does is it kind of gives him a little bit more control moving forward, keeping that weight forward, keeping that front inside rail engaged.
What a smooth effort from Caio Ibelli.
In some ways, as we see Caio up and riding.
Caio straight into the pit again with so much room and comfort. He could just stall and style inside that barrel.
On the other hand, just standing there nice and tall. No stalling necessary on that occasion for Caio. Super deep, super clean. You know, it made it look, I think he made it look too easy, Joe. I mean, it wasn't super deep either, but is it going to better his 6.17? He's going to need to try and crank it up because Gabriel Medina is coming back at him. You can see further up the nose of the board again. Caio just perfect positioning, standing there nice and tall. I mean, there's not much you can do except just be part of that ride. Incredible stuff for Caio. Comes out with the spin, and that would have felt unbelievable, Joe.
Put that hand up to the roof, son. Enjoy that ride. A wild takeoff, grabbing the rail. It's Gabriel Medina trying to punch out with that high line. What a read for the goofy foot. And the former pipe master. That was the answer he was looking for.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that was an amazing way.
Join this heat, but then Medina with a huge answer.
Yeah, Medina, I mean, that was kind of ahead of the ball there a little bit, but knew he had to slow himself down, and you can see him dragging his front leg, sitting down almost on the face of the wave, using that front hand to keep in touch with the energy of the water. And then lets go and comes out nice and clean right in front of Caio. I mean, that was a late drop as well. You can see a little bit of separation, the commitment to make sure those fins are set, and then slides into it. I mean, just look how below sea level this wave is. One of the biggest set waves as well. Gabriel Medina fighting his way back into this heat. He lets go and then re-engages the face of the wave to maximize the time in the barrel there, Joe. A pure technique there from Gabriel Medina. You can see the line he has to draw to come out of that barrel very high up on the face of the wave. And kicks out.
Slipping in into a bomb of a section. Caio Ibelli wears it on his back. Medina looking for it now. That one scoops out and spits. Medina feels like it's enough. A 5.84 will make the switch into the round of 16.
So that'll be the comparison. He takes off, pulls in, comes out with the spit. Beautiful tube ride, but the judges want to see a little bit more, I think. Create a little bit of drama, take off a little deeper.
Now 90 seconds to go. Caio whipping it into a solid one. Bottom turns into the pit. Controls that one and kicks out with 1:15 to go. Had to bottom turn and then pull in, so he spent more time in the pit on his starting wave. Now down to the final minute. Now scores starting to filter in your screen. Seeing the judge's decision, needing a 5.84. And they all come up short. Medina still needs a score, takes off on a small wave, but goes down. Caio Ibelli with a 13.67 combined total takes out the reigning world champ of the box.
Yeah, I kind of thought that, Joe. I thought that comparison was perfect. I mean, it may be just not as good as Caio's wave, a little bit smaller, and the judges nailed that.
Caio Ibelli started off strong, 7.5. Medina got himself back in the heat with a high single score of a 7.83, but just didn't get enough on that last effort and ended up with a 5.4.